Hello everyone, welcome to your watch along of Chelsea's Champions League tie in the Champions League versus Sevilla. Chelsea have to win. We have to win today. No ifs, no buts. Chelsea have to win.
They will hear the stirring music again on the other side of Christmas.
Come on, Chelsea! Here we go, boys. We have to win today. It's winner takes all. The winner of this game will have the advantage of finishing top of the group. So, come on, Chelsea! Come on, this is basically like a now or never game.
This is the first time Chelsea have ever lined up in this grand old monument of a stadium. Now, dramatic team news from Sevilla. In the last few moments, news has broken of a change in goal. Alfonso Pastor, who is a rookie, barely 20 years old, comes in for the injured Vatslik. And it's a much rotated team anyway. Just 5 of this Sevilla team started last week's win at Krasnodar. Skipper Jesus Navas is back from suspension.
Hello, Mama Barcelona. How are you? It's been so long. It has. Chelsea are playing Sevilla today. It's a top of the table clash. So the winner of this game will basically get advantage, or more or less will basically finish top of the group. Basically. If you guys want to know, Havant and Waterloo are playing Hemel Hempstead in the National League, and it is 2-1 to Havant, and Waterloo Havant have just scored. It's 2-1. Chelsea are doing alright at the moment. I'm doing alright, just nervous about today's game. Chelsea are playing a 4-2. We're playing a 4-2-3-1 today. 4 at the back, 2 in midfield, and 3 up in front of the striker. 4-2-3-1. Giroud is playing up front. Did you see Celtic go out the cup? They did. Didn't really pay much attention to it, but if you guys want to put any questions in the chat, let me know. The game will not be long and it will be kicking off soon. Chelsea versus Seville. I think
and is on the Chelsea bench.
Here we go. We're just waiting for the referee to blow the whistle for the start of the game.
Chelsea briefly boxed in at Spurs at the weekend, but for the most part, easing without inhibition around the season's early laps. 14 games now without outright defeat, week on week, their prospects growing brighter and brighter.
Come on, boys! Come on, Chelsea! Hop the Chelsea!
Chelsea, they have a close-up view of the very
anyway,
top of their
I got to go.
league.
That's alright, Mama Boss Leader.
They manoeuvre here both for the kudos and the potential advantage of winning their European section. And once more, European football speaks with unanimity. There is no place for racism. So the winners top the group. You can argue forever about the real value of that. There is much anecdotal.
Here we go, Chelsea versus Seville. We are on the way in the Champions League. By the way, RP Maradona. All right, that is too right.
A more than credible opponent. So how do you read it?
I think any time you come up against Sevilla, it's a tough game. I think what Frank does have to his advantage.
Go on, Chelsea! Go on, Chelsea! Go on, Chelsea! Go on! Ooh!
There is an early threat.
We've already had the threat. It's like 30 seconds.
Yeah.
Good chance, good crossing, and a good save by the keeper, by the young inexperienced keeper for Seville.
Hunger and the desire, I think, within this Chelsea team to impress their manager.
Unlucky, unlucky.
Into that starting 11. Will be there also. They're all going to be.
How is everyone? Everyone doing all right? Chelsea v Seville. The winner of this will more effectively win the group.
Always a very well organised outfit.
So whoever wins this
entirely rotated Chelsea team, but there are
will win the group. If it's a draw, it then goes down to the last game of the group.
not much more than 20 minutes over the course of the month or so since he had to pull out of the squad because of COVID knock-ons. Kovacic is the outfield player who does remain from the weekend, as Piliqueta gets
Come on, Chelsea!
in place of Reece James. And if there's been talk about one player more than any other, perhaps in the Chelsea lineup, it's Callum Hudson-Odoi here.
Good player is Callum Hudson-Odoi, a very good player. If you guys want to put your questions down in the chat, I can have a chat with you while we watch the Chelsea versus Seville game together.
Hands on the ball very early on in the game. That man's done remarkably well since coming into the job.
Come on, Chelsea.
Just a word on the Sevilla goalkeepers. First choice Yassine Bono is missing again because of COVID. Thomas Backslip, the Czech, has been...
Go on, oh, it's a corner, come on!
Second choice goalkeeper.
Come on, Chelsea! We have a corner! We have a corner, folks!
They are on to number 3 here, and Alfonso Pastor is, as I say, 20 years old. He has never played a first-team game before. Frank Lampard, as he faces the technical area there, might very well see that as a point of vulnerability.
Come on, Chelsea!
Can load in on him, and
You guys do have to distribute the thumbs up button, I appreciate that. Ball crossed in, and we still... Come on, Chelsea!
She's partially repelled at the near post.
Be careful! Seville are very vulnerable at attack.
Oscar.
Well done, Chelsea! Well done, boys!
That's Odoi. His attitude, Jermaine Frank Lampard has spoken of very warmly after his omission from the Tottenham game at the weekend.
Yeah, I think he's a young player, Hudson-Odoi, and there's no doubt that Ziyech has come into that position and almost made it his own. And Callum's got a fight on his hands, as is Christian Pulisic and Havertz to, like I said, get into that starting 11. I think Glenn made a really good point in terms of the the Achilles rupture that he suffered. It takes a lot longer than people think to come back from those types of injuries, and he's probably just finding that real explosive power again that he did have.
And for Rudiger at centre half, of course, the arrival of Thiago Silva hasn't been kind to him in terms of week-on-week selection. He started once in the Premier League up at
Come on, Chelsea!
quite recently. His Champions League start at Krasnodar last time out was his first appearance of the season.
So how is everyone?
Sign there from Chelsea.
Chelsea nil, Seville nil, played about 4 minutes.
Kind of
Come on, boys!
Get around, win the ball high up the pitch.
Up the Chelsea!
Forced them to kick the ball out of play.
Come on, boys!
Touch up by Kutel, the Serbian who has on occasion played at centre half in the European campaign this year, but is
Come on, Chelsea!
on the whole preferring to play just in front of the back four as the defensive.
Oh, come on, boys!
Karen Rekic at left back. Escudero, the regular incumbent of that position.
Come on, boys! If we can play well, play a bit of a guy on and see what we can do. Chelsea are doing not bad.
Also injured, so
Just
alongside goalkeeping, that is their primary position.
Chelsea on the ball at the moment. 5 minutes played. Chelsea nil, Seville nil in the Champions League.
This sort of a football match, I'm not quite sure really how severe they are. If this was the Champions League final, they might suddenly find they were fit. Here's Hudson-Odoi.
Go on!
And Cesar Azpilicueta.
Go on! Oh, have you not?
Around the penalty spot.
How have you not scored that, Pulisic? How?
It's a really
Should have been
smart
1-0 Chelsea there.
Cesar Azpilicueta.
Ball got played up to the Odoi, put it to Azpilicueta, who then passed it to Pulisic, who turned shot, and it's just wide of the post. Nearly 1-0 Chelsea. Unlucky.
A little bit better there, Christian Pulisic, but beautiful pass from.
Do you guys think Chelsea will win, or do you think Seville will win? Put down in the chat who you think will win. Come on, boys.
Carlos. And there's Rakitic, who most of you will be the most recognisable name and face. And the Sevilla side, the former Barcelona midfielder.
So far, there's not really been a lot to say except for the chance by Pulisic. Apart from that, and the shot within 30 seconds, that's mainly what's happened in the entire game so far in the first 7 minutes.
Sheets in 11 Chelsea appearances. He's conceded just 3 goals in 16 and a half hours as Chelsea's goalkeeper.
That's why Edward Mendy's a good keeper.
Impact on this Chelsea team at one point.
Edward Mendy is a sick
It
keeper.
was almost a running joke, the goals they were conceding and how vulnerable they looked at the back. The keeper came in, obviously Thiago Silva's had a big part to play in that as well.
Come on, boys. Go on, roll with it, roll with it. Go on.
Going for Olivier Giroud.
Yes! Olivier Giroud. 7 minutes in. 1-0 to the mighty Blues.
In the final seconds last week.
Come on, Olivier! Olivier Giroud! Olivier Giroud! Come on! 7 minutes. He just turns, swivel, shoots. Olivier Giroud, where it matters most. 1-0 Chelsea, 7 minutes played. Come on!
And obviously the finish is just sublime. Little touch near back onto his left foot.
1-0 to the mighty Blues. Get in! Get in! Get in! Get in! Get in!
Chelsea, and they've got what they deserved.
2 goals in 3 matches, I'll happily take that.
Tailed one game.
Come on! 1-0 Chelsea. Bang, wallet.
In France last week, which afforded them the safety they've brought into this game, and now a much more orthodox but very.
Hello, Lorraine. How are you?
It's a shame they didn't give you more in the replay of the role that Havertz played in that goal. I know Joe will like that one at half time. He's a big Kai Havertz fan, but it was just kind of the way he drove into that position and the weight of the pass was spot on.
And Manchester United are involved in a really important game tonight against Paris Saint-Germain. Leipzig won earlier, you need to know that. And,
hello, Precious, how are you?
Old Trafford, Neymar.
Man United are 1-0 down at the moment. Neymar scored.
Will be ripping.
So how is everyone? Good, how about you? I'm doing well. Chelsea 1-0 up by Olivier Giroud, so I can't be any happier than that. We played 7 minutes. He scored inside 7 minutes, so it's good to get a little goal and brilliant. If you guys want to put any questions down in the chat to having any discussions during the game,
Chelsea,
put your question in the chat.
Can get his feet up. Marcus Alonso is on the bench.
It's incredible, isn't it, the depth of this Chelsea team.
I think Chelsea will win this game. Has anybody done
Has
anyone done the Maradona 7? What do you mean by the Maradona 7?
The ability to motivate them all and almost keep them all on side, all top players, all well within their rights to kind of.
Do you mean the celebration with his finger or something? If you guys do like the video, hit the thumbs up. Don't forget to hit the like button. Don't forget to like, subscribe with the bell notification, and don't forget to hit post as well to get behind the scenes content.
Sevilla's, and certainly given that these are not quite second teams, that would be disrespectful. But
10 minutes played, Chelsea 1, Seville 0. Olivier Giroud with the goal. Hopefully you guys are enjoying it.
You just feel with Sevilla when they have the ball, that kind of direct nature to try and really penetrate that Chelsea defence. This isn't there. It's very much just keep ball at the minute. And
So,
as soon as Chelsea get the ball,
Seville got the ball at the moment. We're just backing up a little bit, but
first game between these two at Stamford Bridge back at the start of the campaign was, I should be aware, goalless and was actually fairly eventless. It wasn't a thriller-minute game by.
So, if you guys are alright, Chelsea, if you're a Chelsea fan, let me know in the chat. If you're a Seville fan, let me know in the chat.
As if players who were in the Sevilla team then aren't tonight. Their front three, or Campos, everybody's very excited about him, who wears 5 and cuts in. De Jong, the centre forward.
Yeah, I like Jordan.
Second goal coming.
Well. Very good
Hey!
baller.
we have to wait and see about that. But we, at the moment, Seville got the ball. Hello, Scottish Soldier. How are you? If you guys want to put any stuff in the chat so we can have like a discussion, you kick the ball with your left foot, then right foot, knee left, knee right, shoulder left, shoulder, then the head. Oh, okay. A long one.
That's for Rakitic. Rekic. Top of the shoulder from Matrisi.
If you guys want to put anything down in the chat for us to have a discussion, I'm not good today, unfortunately. But hey, oh, that's live. Why are you not good, Scottish? Are you not good? I'm all ears. We can have a chat about literally anything on this channel if you guys want to.
Team, which remains the only English side ever to have won in this stadium in November of 2015. It is a notoriously difficult place to go. The Spanish national team.
Who scored for Chelsea? Olivier Giroud has scored for Chelsea today.
That's a devilish delivery.
Ball crossed in by Seville, but it cleared away by Chelsea. Still 1-0 Chelsea. 30 minutes played. Just put down in the section anything. Put down something for us to discuss during the game, and we'll have a good chat and discussion between us all. Because I'm here and willing to enjoy it with you guys.
Had his moments in this competition as Chelsea's understudy Olivier Giroud has also right here 2 very tidy touches. Just a beautiful finish, really is. The touch.
So, if you guys want to put anything down to discuss, we'll discuss it during the game.
Starting every week, that was really calm and composed. He's an experienced player though. Puts his team 1-0 up. Nothing the new keeper could do about that.
I've just started football team. Oh, that's good. That is good. That is good, Lorraine. Nice to hear that.
Often, but when he plays, he generally scores.
He's a dream for Frank, though. I think he is. I think the experience that he has, you know, with Olivier Giroud, what he's going to bring to the table when he comes on, and that's a real asset for Frank. And you'd think that Tammy must be learning a lot from him. Tammy Abraham learning a lot from him in training day to day as well. You'd hope so, anyway, as a young player.
Lampard is managing him well, but also, no doubt, grateful for the attitude of a top professional footballer.
Barca 1-0.
Who is also, by the way, picked for France, and they're champions of the world. Vidal pulling back on Havertz. Showing a yellow card for it.
So, Barcelona 1-0 up.
He seems surprised there, Vidal, but blatantly dragging him back, and you can see the problems that Havertz caused in that type of position last time.
So, yeah, and if you guys want to start a discussion, put it in the chat. Chelsea is still causing trouble for Seville. And how is that not a foul? I will not know.
Himself back in on Hudson-Odoi, who thought he perhaps merited a free kick for that. Not so.
How was Hudson-Odoi not got a free kick for that? It's beyond a joke, guys.
Lopetegui, for whom qualifying last week was in a wry sort of a way, bittersweet. As it meant, of course, that Sevilla certainly cannot this year defend their Europa League, their competition.
Sorry if I'm not talking a lot, I'm just trying to put a post on Instagram at the moment. But if you guys want to put anything down, I can answer all your questions.
Good out.
And if you guys like the stream, don't forget to hit the thumbs up button. I really appreciate it.
Tracy, Rekic. It's the boy got tight. For Franco Vasquez, the Argentine. Much talk about how much value there is in finishing on top of the group, and you can find examples truthfully either way, but on balance clearly there is substantial advantage, or ought to be, in avoiding the other group winners. And actually, last couple of times Chelsea have been in the Champions League, you might say they've had cause to regret not winning the group. Last season they finished second behind Valencia, and of course lost to Bayern Munich in the next round when Valencia were drawn against Atalanta. 2018 they were second behind Roma, got drawn against a then much stronger Barcelona and lost.
Come on, Chelsea! 18 minutes played, Chelsea. Oh, Liverpool played, no, Liverpool played yesterday and beat Ajax 1-0.
Champions League, you know, it's very important to top the group. Both of the teams are qualified, obviously, but Bayern Munich are top right now, City are top, Liverpool are top of their group, Dortmund, Barcelona, the list goes on. These are teams that you want to avoid if you want to progress into those latter stages.
Had hold of El-Naziri.
Liverpool played yesterday.
And Sevilla, a set piece, position of potential. A couple of big goals off the bench in victory from 2-0 down against Krasnodar the other week. El-Naziri is, if you like, their answer to Olivier Giroud.
So it's a free kick to Sevilla. 8.5 minutes played. Ball crossed in. Headed. They're asking for a handball.
Came to smother, and Rekic came up with it.
And it's blocked.
And Rudiger threw his way, his frame in the way of the strike. And Chelsea have just about stayed alive. Navas.
Ball's crossed in. Chelsea have got away with it again, but Sevilla still got the ball.
Idrissi.
Here comes Aspie. Go on, Aspie Quetta. Well done.
All a bit harum scarum, and maybe the suggestion hands were flying about.
Yeah. Well, I know this competition can be very strict when it comes to handballs, but it would be very harsh if that were to be given.
Nothing doing. His face told us that.
Yeah, thankfully. There's no way it was handball. Just so hard to call it though, Peter, because we've both seen and watched some ridiculous ones in the last couple of years, but it definitely was not an handball.
Does anyone really want to start a discussion for us to chat about during the game?
Yeah, and even in those games there, I think it's...
There we go.
Taking on as a player,
nearly 20, about 20 minutes played. Chelsea still 1-0 up in this game.
Yourself in his shoes and think, well, that's very harsh to be getting sent off for those types of things.
So,
just to finish the issue about winning the group, having made one case, I'll make the other now and argue back against myself. 2015 and 16, Chelsea did win the group both times. Both times, as it turned out, they got drawn against Paris Saint-Germain, who by hook or by crook had finished second and knocked Chelsea out. So it just goes to show there's no guarantee.
Which could happen again.
oh, don't say that. Barca 2-0 up. Oh, that's never a free kick, ref.
Here's another look.
And that's never handball.
Even hit Christensen's hand. It's just as much, I think, Rekic's hand as it is Christensen's. Nothing there.
Wow, Barcelona 2-0 up.
Free kick.
Free kick to Seville, 21 minutes played. Free kick about to be taken, ball crossed in. Headed straight into the arms of Edouard Mendy.
Behind her. Unthreatening header. Vasquez. Christensen's pass get away.
Come on,
Sevilla,
Chelsea!
though, it seems that they kind of change tact a little bit, pressing a little bit higher at the park. Just thought, not going to let Chelsea have it all their own way. Just make a game of it. You can start to build up play.
If you guys want to start a discussion, we can have a chat about put in the chat.
Week 4 Lopetegui. This weekend he comes up against Real Madrid, who very obviously have issues of their own, and with whom, of course, he has a very personal history.
Come on, boys! Hopefully you guys are enjoying the stream.
Trying to see things through the prism of Frank Lampard's fixture list. That would explain Sevilla's rotation of personnel.
So,
Sevilla at the top of the La Liga table as well. The same sorts of reasons as our Premier League. There are games in hand. It's all a bit odd and misshapen in various places, but they're 8 points off the lead with 2 games in hand over Real Sociedad.
come on, boys.
Madrid are a point ahead of them in 4th, having played a game more.
Apologies if I don't react to a lot of things in this game because not a lot's happened since we scored.
Giroud taken back by Rekic. Giroud through into Goodell.
But it is still 1-0 to Chelsea, so that's a godsend in itself. Do you guys want to know the other scores that are happening around at the moment tonight?
Nice.
Here comes Seville.
Rakitic. And Naziri.
Or is it this? It's just missed side netting. So do you guys want to know what, the other scores?
Yeah, I think he's just offside though. Going for the toe poke in the near post.
Hello, the 12 of you. How are you all doing on this fine Wednesday evening? If you guys would like to know the other scores, around all the grounds, I will let you. If you guys want me to tell you, I'll let you know.
Fill the position of a Campos. Now the referee's been dragged back to an event off the ball involving Kai Havertz.
Havertz is down for Chelsea.
Responded to something, didn't seem happy.
Score. Chelsea 1-0 up against Seville.
He's an aggressive player, is Diego Carlos, but I'm not sure there's too much in that.
Havertz is fine.
Yeah, I think it's just.
Do you guys want to know the?
Dust me off and let's get on with it type moment, I think.
Starting a game for the first time since the victory at Burnley right at the end of October. And the referee stopped it, not because of a foul per se, but because obviously he had to be wary of a head injury, which is why we restart with a drop ball. Vasquez. That's been better by Hudson-Odoi. That's been better.
Come on, Chelsea! Don't give up! Don't give up! If you guys want to know the other scores, let me know in the chat, and I'll give you the updates on the other scores regularly. If you guys will want me to do that.
By Kovacic. Now Pulisic, Giroud through the middle.
Go on! Go on!
Pulisic.
Oh!
And the goalkeeper
Nearly 2.
spread himself.
Nearly
to
2-0.
good effect.
Unlucky.
Runs that you're on and you're constantly looking kind of like left and right. considering your options, but I think you picked the right
Thank
one.
you for whoever liked the video. The people that have disliked the video, come on the stream and tell me why you've disliked the video. Come on the stream and tell me.
His left foot there.
Yes, off the line!
Clearance, that is.
Rudiger's firm downward header.
That's in the back of the net. That is doing your job to a T, they call that. It's a specific job. And the ball goes over your head, drop back onto that post.
Attempts from Chelsea inside the first half hour here. One of them counted. Olivier Giroud with a really smooth finish 7 minutes in.
Come on, boys!
Trudell.
Yeah, since then the game's kind of levelled out a little bit though. You know, Chelsea started the game very well on the front foot. Just felt like Sevilla just kind of felt like, well, you're not going to have it all your own way, let's give it a go, and got themselves back into it. Look at that clearance though. That's in the back of the net. I think it was Goodell just getting back onto the post. Brilliant defending.
It's on the line.
Oh yeah, it was Vasquez.
Pulisic. Again, a really purposeful run from the American.
You see, that's poor. That's poor from Pulisic on that occasion. He had to get the ball over to this right-hand side to Hudson-Odoi.
Pulisic. Christian Pulisic, always rising. He's taken a flick, and it's going to be a Chelsea corner.
Yeah, I mean, the skill's lovely, but the chance was before this.
Why are three of you, why have you gone and done that? If you guys have disliked the video, come on the stream and tell me why. I'm getting sick of this. Tell me, come on the stream and tell me. No! Oh, pissed off.
The last of these, everything but the goal.
Go on.
Is Emerson again.
Ah!
All the way through to Idrissi. Yes.
Thanks, Ren.
Oscar.
Good challenge. Well done, Kovacic. Get up. Nothing's wrong with ya.
Concerning. But there is a little bit of collateral damage, so again he stopped the game. Evidently, those on the Sevilla bench didn't like what they saw.
No, there's a lot of commotion, wasn't there, going on? I mean, what they're asking for, I don't know.
And now 4 of you.
I'm not sure
Stop doing that. Stop doing that.
Realised
If you don't like it, come and tell me. I'm getting sick of this. Come on now, tell me.
It's not a foul, and there's nothing.
Oh, I'll stop this stream.
Can do about it.
I think he was in danger of being landed on.
Yeah.
Slung wide by Rudiger. Welcomed in by Hudson-Odoi.
Oh, well.
Piliqueta. Hudson-Odoi. Sweet little gather. Giroud. Pulisic. Emerson's outside of him.
Go on.
Here is Emerson.
No one's there.
Keeper who wraps it up.
I think it's a decent ball. I'm not sure what more Emerson can do with that. I think somebody needs to continue.
Hi, play up. Pump it,
Someone's
97.
got to get across the goalkeeper. Hudson-Odoi, get across the goalkeeper. Somebody get across him. People are asking it for, to their feet, but you can't cross it through bodies.
Rakitic. Nicolas Piliqueta.
Come on, Chelsea. Half an hour played. Chelsea 1, Seville
It's been
0.
to hear that stuff, but it'll be great when we can't anymore. Here's Rakitic.
Yeah.
Come on, boys.
Yeah. And you must be sick of having to apologise every 2 minutes for bad language as well.
Come on, boys.
So Europa League tomorrow, and a few I's to dot, T's to cross. Leicester go east to Zorya Luhansk. They're already through Leicester. A win would tie up the group.
Thank you very much.
Tottenham,
Play up,
England to
Pompey.
Lask Linz. They
Come
need a
on.
point to go through.
Come on, Chelsea. We need to get them a goal in this game.
Next week to go top of the group. That's BT Sport 2 HD from 5:30. Leicester on 1. And Celtic are in the San Siro from 5:30 on BT Sport 3 HD tomorrow. Celtic sadly already out. Milan are in a three-way scrap with Lille and Sparta Prague in that group.
So, anyone want to ask me any questions?
Kovacic. He's kept going himself. Against the back of Rekic. Pulisic.
Anytime this kind of Chelsea midfield or
Come on, Chelsea. Come on, boys.
Sevilla midfield.
If you guys ask me any questions, ask me anything, and I'll answer your questions when and when I can.
He's gone for goal.
Seville tried to go for goal, but it's wide of the target.
Call for calm.
I think there are. I've watched Callum Hudson-Odoi make at least 3 runs and be ignored. And that starts to grind on you after a bit as a player.
Right.
Ruga. Up by Navas. Left on by Vasquez. Protected strongly by Rakitic, who had his ankle tapped and has a free kick.
Such a lovely player to watch, Rakitic. Just seems like he's got an age on the ball.
Are you alright, Lorraine? I'm enjoying this, but that has ruined the stream for me. That's ruined it. I was having a very good stream with you guys, and they decided to be bloody idiots and ruin it for everyone else.
Half volley you ever saw.
I don't like getting angry. I hate it.
Years ago at Wembley, which was
And that,
incredible.
and that is.
He's got previous.
And I will tell you guys this now. If they raid this stream for dislikes, this stream will be finished, done. We won't continue it.
Manchester United have equalised. Marcus Rashford with a deflected effort. Manchester United 1, PSG 1.
Manchester United are 1-1.
Next week, Leipzig won a thriller in Istanbul earlier, 4-3. The culmination of that group is going to grip us all next Tuesday.
So, it's Chelsea 1, Seville 0, but we should be more than the one goal ahead at this time in junction.
Chelsea in a position now to lead if they need to on what has been an outstanding defensive unit for quite a while now, since the 3-all draw with Southampton in the middle of October. It's 7 clean sheets in 9.
Scottish Soldier, if you're in the chat.
2 goals in 13 and a half hours before today. Up past 14 hours now since Yannick Vestergaard's late equaliser in that game. Not easily scored against.
I think they've found an incredible balance now, Chelsea, in terms of when to press high up the pitch, when to drop into a low block.
Mousse, are you saying that to me or are you saying it to someone else?
Those midfield areas, their understanding of their role.
But hello everyone, if Scottish Soldier, if you're in the chat, could you sort out these please? Or just put a message in the chat.
Work that Frank has to do on the touchline. There's not many hand signals, it's just the players know the job. Every now and again he puts in.
Scottish Soldier, there we go. Scottish Soldier, I have put you as a moderator. Scottish Soldier, you are moderator because you seem like you can do well for me, so I thought I would give you a moderator role. Oh, stop fouling, boys!
Oscar has threatened to put his finger on the trigger. No surprise that Kovacic has to see a card.
Yellow card to Kovacic. Yellow card.
To make the foul, to me, seemed like a bad free kick.
Scottish soldier, if you're in the chat, could you sort it out, please?
There was enough defenders there to, like Christensen was right there, I think, to have an impact. But when he lost that ball, the panic probably set in. I think, as you can see, Christian's right here to get a good block on that. Or
you're jesting. You're jesting about me making you a mod after what you're doing.
To operate in.
And Scottish soldier.
Clearly one or two of their natural takers.
And Scottish soldier will basically back me up on that. He'll back me up.
The guy who would be at the front of any Sevilla queue. He's on
Ah,
hand, and there he is.
37 minutes played. Chelsea 1, Seville 0. That's a free kick.
I mean, it is
Tense.
close,
I'm
so
nervous.
it
I'm
wouldn't surprise
nervous.
you to see him go to the goalkeeper's
I'm
side,
nervous.
but
Seville, block it! Block it!
To Van Rakitic,
Yes!
into the top brick in the wall. They're trying handball after the ricochet, and certainly the referee will delay the restart.
Seville are asking for everything. Seville are asking for. Nah!
I don't think it hit the hand at all, did it?
I think it goes into Pulisic's midriff there. I'm not sure it hits his hand at all, though. No.
Seville are asking for everything.
But this is what this rule causes, unfortunately, Peter. You know, the common sense kind of goes out the window, and the referee's knowledge and the officials' knowledge of what they've seen. And we have a scenario now where we stop every 2 minutes to check a potential penalty, which is nowhere near.
It's not going to be a penalty. Seville, you're being fucking cheats. Cheats.
There is,
Cheats.
a
Cheats.
little bit of new ground being broken in the Champions League tonight. The VAR is not at the ground. He's at UEFA headquarters in Lyon, Switzerland.
Thank God for that. Seville, you are a disgrace. You are a disgrace. Asking for a penalty for something that's your midriff. You are a cheat.
It's the first time they have done it remotely. For the record, there is a standby VAR at the ground just in case the technology doesn't work. Between them, they came to a fairly clear decision that time.
I'm going to add a mod. There you go. Play up, Pompey. You are now a mod on the channel. You are now a mod on the channel now. Play up, Pompey. Play up 97 is now a mod on the channel, so he can help out during the live streams and the live previews and all the streams from now on. Come on, don't concede, boys. Keep it together. Well done, Christensen. You're welcome. You're welcome, mate. 5 minutes to go. Chelsea 1, Seville 0 in the Champions League.
Frank's not going to enjoy these.
The reason why you are not a mod is you are the guy. You are the one that's caused all this drama.
Silly free kicks in dangerous areas towards the end of this game that can cost you.
It's not my fault you're not being a mod. It's because you're causing more drama than everyone else. Everyone else joined the stream and you're trying to make it worse for everyone else. Come on, boys! Come on, Chelsea! Come on! Break! 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 Go on! Keep going! Keep going! Onto the die! He got taken out! Ref!
Check his run. Havertz has got the ground and has a free kick.
Well done! Oh God! Serving me so! You've been a disgrace, Seville, today! You've been a disgrace! Seville, you are a disgrace! Asking for penalties when someone's not a penalty.
Actually, the referee looks at Idrissi. Yeah. And now the director is as well.
The guy's been booked, hasn't he?
Yes. That would have been fun. A tail.
Yeah. It's a blatant just body check. Stop his run. Stop the attack.
About 42 minutes played. Chelsea 1, Seville 0.
He's done alright, Havertz, in his first
Precious, it's still Chelsea 1, Seville 0. About 42 minutes played.
Been good in the ball. As of most of the Chelsea players when they...
Does anybody want to ask me any questions? Let me know in the chat. Come on, boys!
That's Nagoy. As Piliqueta's gone outside of him. Havertz.
Come on, Chelsea!
Pulisic.
Go on, Pulisic, go on! There's a third challenge going to get the ball, ref!
To try and block
Seville are
Foster's
making
tackle.
mountain of a molehill out of everything.
Yeah, these are... Well, they're just tackles you can't make anymore. I think obviously the ball gets away from him and he lunges in. I'm quite convinced he gets a lot of the ball in the tackle. Actually he didn't, he missed all of it. Bad tackle, which is why he got a yellow card.
Two each in the first half.
If you guys want to join the Discord server, that will be pinned up top for you guys to join the Discord server and chat with me outside of YouTube. Well done, ref.
On Giroud. Quick reminder about the late games in the Europa League tomorrow.
Well done, ref.
BT Sport 2 HD and Ultimate. There'll be a crowd in for Arsenal against...
There is a crowd! Arsenal versus Rapid Vienna tomorrow's going to have a crowd! Oh, imagine when we could have fans in the ground.
A win, though, would take Rangers through. A point will be enough if Lech Poznan don't beat Benfica. That's on BT Sport 3.
Thank you, Player Pompey, for doing that. It's getting on my nerves. This person keeps just spamming the same thing over and over again. It's getting them a wick. Do any of you guys want to know the results of other scores? Wait for other scores.
It's not like him. I think sometimes the ball just sits up that well.
Then
as a player, you think if I can
I've also got a link is in the chat for anyone who wants to follow me on Instagram. For God's sake, stop spamming.
As we tick up towards half time.
I think Frank has to be. I really do. I think.
Well, boys,
started the game.
Let's get to half time with this lead.
Some good individual performances.
Stop.
Giroud took his goal very well. I think you'd like to see more from obviously Christian Pulisic, and if he can get the ball to Hudson-Odoi more, he'll be happier. But they look like they're in control most of the time in this game so far.
Thank you, Player Pompey. Thank you. Do any of you guys want to know the scores around the other games?
Pass by Sergio Gomez. The only slight blot on the landscape is a kick to the shin of Olivier Giroud. He's delivered the one truly meaningful moment of the game so far. Rudiger, who had a header cleared off the line also.
So get your questions at the ready.
Well, that'll do, and some. Chelsea courtesy of a really smooth.
Yes!
finish for-
Hello,
and
Cammy! Chelsea won the lot at half time.
Find themselves precisely where they wanted to find themselves at half time in Sevilla, a ground where
Chelsea!
English teams
Chelsea!
are not
Chelsea!
fighting
Chelsea!
but,
However you do! However you do! However you do! Come on! 45 minutes away from mathematically putting ourselves and finishing top of the group. We are 45 minutes away.
This program is brought to you by PlayStation.
So, hello Ricky, how are you? That's good. Teaches people a lesson. I'm doing a Q&A at half time, so get your questions at the ready. I am just going to pop off for 5 minutes. I am just going to pop off for 5 minutes. So if you guys want to ask any questions or anything at all, Pompey Play Up 97, my moderator, will answer your questions while I am out. I'm just going to pop off for 5 minutes, so I'll see you guys in 5. Hello everybody, I am back. Hello Pradeep. And hi Velvet Eye.
Everton is our lunchtime kick-off build-up from 11:30. Kick-off at 12:30. Manchester City Fulham is the game that follows. 2:45 the build-up. 3 o'clock the kick-off in that one.
So how are you guys? Do you guys want to put any questions down in the chat, or do you want to give me some Q&A questions for half time?
No, as we said before the game, I mean he's so useful, isn't he? Comes on from the bench, changes games. But you can start him as well.
So, if you guys want to put down
the goals he scored at international level as well, he's a wonderful asset to have, and I think he does. I think he gets people look at him sometimes, and they look at him as some sort of, I don't know, just a target man. He's much more than that, and
so
he's got good techniques as well.
Yeah, so put your questions in the chat, and I'll answer all your questions when I can. You guys want to put some Q&A questions in?
But he's a finisher, he can move. This is great play. This on Havertz, gets on half turn, and he does this so well. Havertz, timing a run here from Giroud on his left foot. Wait a
If any of you guys have turned up late, it's half time. Chelsea 1, Seville 0.
Finds the corner. It's onto his favoured left foot, and he's such a good finisher. There's a reason he scored hundreds and hundreds of goals in his career. Here he goes, bang. It's a great finish, and he's so useful. You can rely on him. He's one of them players as a manager, as a dream, because you know what you're going to get. It's a fantastic finish.
I want to talk about Pulisic as well, because he's sort of had this recurring hamstring injury, and it's hard as a footballer, isn't it, to get going when you keep on getting little setbacks. Not big injuries, just holding him back a bit.
Yeah, and the hamstring is a dangerous one when you're a sort of a
so if you guys want to
when you've got a different
join the Discord server that I have, the link is messaged up on top of your screen. If you click on the link.
He's really early in the game, and that's you're setting your standards. You're saying to the fullback, you're in for a hard day here. And that's where he's had the awareness, Hudson-Odoi, to lay it back into space. And really, I think it really should have.
So,
I think it'd be very disappointing.
How is everyone? Everyone doing fine?
They pinch the ball in
Does everyone think Chelsea can win this?
It's been a little bit like this. He's just not finished. The end product hasn't quite been there. Does all right there, but I think this is the skill of the day. And the little runs across the body. Look at that. Now that is somebody that's hamstrings looking pretty good. Should have come out to the right hand side. But in the end, just didn't finish off the good work, Joe.
Yeah, and I mean, he's had 2 hamstring injuries, so they've been monitoring that. And the good thing for Chelsea is they got other players like Callum.
I'm going to give you a bit of an update on some of the scores at half time. It is Reading 1, Sheffield Wednesday 1 in the Champions League. Dortmund 1, Lazio 0. Hello, Stuart William. Hello.
He's still developing. There's still improvement from all these players. That's why we're talking about Chelsea as a club being in such a good position, because they're all young and they're all learning and they're all on the same path together.
Club Brugge 1, Zenit 0. Ferenc Forest 0, Barcelona 3. Juventus 1, Dynamo Kiev 0. Man United 1, PSG 1. In the Championship, it finished in the early kickoff in the Championship. Middlesbrough 1, Middlesbrough 2, Swansea 1. At the moment in the rest of the games in the Championship, it is Blackburn 1, Millwall 1, Luton 3, Norwich 1, Nottingham Forest 0, Watford 0, Reading 1, Sheffield Wednesday 1, and Wickham 0, Stoke 0. In League 2, 3 games have already finished, which finished Wimbledon 2, Peterborough 1, Bristol Rovers 0, Gillingham 2, and Hull City 2, Doncaster 1, and 2 are playing at the moment, which is Charlton 0, MK Dons 0, Shrewsbury 1, Accrington Stanley 1. In League 2, 1 game has finished. Walsall 1, Stevenage 1, 2 are playing at the moment. Carlisle United 2, Salford City 1, and Cambridge United 0, Mansfield Town 0. In the National League, it is 1 game finished. Dagenham and Redbridge 0, Notts County 0, and one that's about 54 minutes into the game is Halifax Town 4, Barnet 0. Jeez. And then we're just doing some other results, and then in the National League North, Blythe Spartans 0, York City 2, and Southport 0, Farsley Celtic AFC 1. And in the National League South, Havant and Waterlooville 2, Hemel Hempstead 3, and that's only played 53 minutes. So how is everyone? Everyone doing alright? Thank you very much. Hit the like button. I'll highly appreciate that. And there's been one extraordinary game in the Champions League that I will tell you guys about, which deserves a big massive mention. Istanbul Shahir 3, RB Leipzig 4. Oh my god, what a game that must be. Then we got Europa League tomorrow. We were on Friday, we're going to be Aston Villa versus Newcastle, but that game got called off due to 5 people getting a positive test for COVID, so that game's off. So the next live game is not until Saturday in the Premier League. And you will be having a live match reaction or live match watch along on Saturday for the late kickoff at 8 o'clock on Saturday for Chelsea versus Leeds United in the Premier League. What do you mean, Pradeep? It was an NYC game. What do you mean by, Pradeep, by it was an NYC game? You haven't put down you put down something that doesn't make a lot of sense, if you get what I mean. So, oh yeah, the RB Leipzig game. That game was an absolute hellraiser. So,
there are games happening right across Europe right now. Many of them finally poised. You can take your pick by using the BT Sport app as well. And don't forget the highlight show also coming your way from 10:30 over on BT Sport 2. We had a dramatic night of boxing, didn't we, this week? Dubois against Joe Joyce. And we've got some more boxing coming your way as well here on BT Sport very soon. Yard against Arthur, Saturday, 7:30 in the evening. As Lyndon Arthur defends his Commonwealth light heavyweight
so
belt.
Chelsea game is about to get underway. Thank you for the 6 people that have hit the thumbs up button. The 5 people who have disliked this video,
Thank you.
why do it? Because it's just trolls for you.
If you would, because their record this season suggests they are not the sort to lie down and accept defeat. Actually, in their last home Champions League game, they were 2-0 down and down to 10 men, and came back to beat Krasnodar 3-2. 5 of their 8 wins this season in all competitions.
Here we
come
go.
Courtesy of goals in or after the 82nd minute.
Here we go. Second half about to get underway.
Of doing things late. And they have, both on the field, particularly in the person there of Rakitic, and certainly on the bench, personnel who are capable of turning this game round.
Here we go. Chelsea versus Seville. Second half underway. Let's go. Come on to Chelsea.
So how, Jermaine, do Chelsea go about this second half?
Yeah, I think they need to be careful of just kind of sitting in and allowing Sevilla to get some confidence in this.
Come on, Chelsea. Let's go and get a result. Let's go and continue on with what we're doing.
I fully expect Sevilla to make some changes in this game, get on some of their dangerous players if the result stays like this, to try and nick something. But
Come on, Chelsea.
that feeling that Chelsea can go for gear when they need to. So I think a good start to the second half like they had in the first.
How is that not a foul? It's beyond that.
That way.
Strong take there by Giroud, who was convinced right in front of the referee that Goodell had fouled him. His referee gave him nothing.
Come on, Chelsea. Hopefully you guys are enjoying the stream.
Away from Pulisic.
Come on, Chelsea. Keep it together, boys.
Jorginho got a piece of that. And Naziri went up for more. Azpilicueta partially clear.
Come on, Chelsea.
Goodell. Oscar.
Seville on the board at the moment. Chelsea 1, Seville 0.
Idrissi.
I'll take that goal kick to Chelsea. Take that all day long.
Giroud is still trunching away in the ear of the referee.
Yeah, he's not happy about that challenge. And this is the one there, he's battling it out with Gomez. Lovely touch. He's right, it's a foul from Goodell.
So if you guys want to put any questions down in the chat, and I'll answer all your questions.
Chelsea ball. All of Sevilla's rotation tonight is out of choice. They do have a few walking wounded, and they are affected in a couple of positions by COVID as well.
Unlucky.
So life's a bit complicated for him, but given all of that, he's got them in fairly good shape domestically and, of course, continentally. He finished group stage in Rennes next week. Rennes, you might have heard at the top of our show, lost to Krasnodar today, so they don't even make the Europa League. Nothing in that game for them. Vasquez.
Seville on the ball at the moment. 48 minutes played. Come on, Chelsea.
Rather cleverly into the path of Goodell, who...
Oh, Seville just had a shot just over the top. Nearly 1-1.
Yeah, chance, really good start from Sevilla.
Unlucky. Come on, Chelsea.
Navas. All those Chelsea players get sucked in. I don't blame him for hitting this. There's not much on. I think he has a quick look and thinks, well, it's set up perfectly. He's just trying to cut across this into the far corner. Gets too much on it. Need to step it up again now, I think, Chelsea. Just allowing Sevilla just to gain confidence, play much higher up the park. I think they can just press a little bit higher, try and get 10 yards up the pitch, Chelsea.
Come on, Chelsea. Up the Chelsea. Oh, come on, Chelsea. Come on.
Idrissi. He's coming last off Hudson-Odoi.
Oh, apologies if I start yawning. Apologies, folks.
Just to the right of the corner flag as we look, there is Koundé, very accomplished young centre-half come full-back. He would certainly play in a full...
Are you looking to watch Chelsea tonight? My TV's got only Man United versus PSG. Juventus versus Dynamo
Jorginho.
Kiev and the Dortmund versus Lazio match. If you got BT Sport, you'll be able to watch it.
Header out by Navas.
It's on
Been a while now, but
It's on BT
City fans
BT Sport 3.
him as a flighty
BT
winner.
Sport
Might come as a bit of a
3.
surprise to see him operating at right back.
Velvet I.
Across Navas during his first spell at Sevilla as a right winger.
Oh, Kovacic.
You were in the Spurs team that played here.
Yeah, I was, yeah.
Unlucky.
Trouble wasn't there.
Yeah, there was just a bit, yeah.
Spiky night, wasn't it?
Kicked off. I mean, we actually had the better of the game, but.
Go on out to the door. Go on. Oh, why do that stupid pass?
Very good team.
Why do that stupid pass?
2006, wasn't it? As I mentioned, English teams haven't on the whole fared well here. Manchester City the only team to win here from England, and even home and away since losing at Leicester in the last 16 of the Champions League. Was that 2017? Sevilla 7 games unbeaten against the English.
Come on, Chelsea.
Liverpool, couple against Manchester
I'm
United.
not in England. My TV cable only has the 3 matches I mentioned. Oh, okay. So you're always welcome to come onto the live streams and stuff like that to do a live watch on, because I do live watch on of Chelsea games. So if you want to hit the thumbs up button and subscribe and hit post, that's where you get updates when I do these live watch ons in the future for a Chelsea game. Hello, Dara. How's Emerson playing? Emerson's playing alright, just not really done much. He's just not done much, Emerson, at the moment. But we have got players on the bench which can come on and have an impact, but we just got to wait and see if Lampard decides to do it.
Face to face with Emerson.
Ball's crossed in, straight to the hands of Mendy. Well done. Well done, Mendy.
183 games for Manchester City. Actually for Pellegrini, got the first year of Pep as well.
Come on, Chelsea, just chase, just chase, just chase.
Trying to reinvigorate himself in this right back role.
Thank you very much. If you like the stream, don't forget to hit the thumbs up button, don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the bell notification, hit post as well, so you get behind the scenes, and also you get updates of when I do the live previews for Chelsea games and the live watch-alongs for Chelsea games and other games that I do as well.
Driving it, wrecking it.
Oh!
Across the face at pace.
Oh, that's unlucky. The ball got crossed in. Was it by Hudson-Odoi who crossed it in? But no one in blue, no one in the Chelsea shirt could get to it. Unlucky Chelsea. Unlucky boys.
Lovely ball from Anthony Rudiger.
Unlucky boys.
Yeah, someone's just got to get across.
Someone needs to get onto it.
Right in his 6-yard box is a tackle. Look at Giroud's hands on his head. He knows. There's another one there for him on a plate.
Come on, boys.
Kovacic.
Come on, Chelsea. Go on.
Havertz.
Jorginho's on the ball. Kovacic.
Kovacic.
Giroud. Giroud.
Olivier Giroud.
Yeah! Olivier! That must be it. Come on. Get in there, me sons and daughters. There we go. Chelsea 2, Seville 0. Olivier Giroud.
This is one of those moments, really good intricate play in that midfield. Players moving.
Come on.
Kovacic, but
Get in there. Olivier Giroud just chips it over the keeper and puts Chelsea 2-0 up. Come on.
2 top finishers.
2 cracking finishers in this game for Olivier Giroud. Start him regularly.
At that, thinking this is the chance, but he had the coolness to just kind of wait and think, no, I'll sell you with that one. And
Come on!
You can have it as well. Beautiful finish from Olivier Giroud. I'd say against the run of play slightly, but
come on, boys! Olivier, you gotta love the guy. And let me know in the chat if you guys have subscribed to the channel.
Now, Olivier Giroud.
That would be nice to know if we got some new subscribers to the channel.
Finish of
He's had 2 attempts, 2 on target, 2 goals for Olivier Giroud. Come on.
just understood what he had to do and executed it.
Absolutely brilliant finish from Olivier.
And honestly, Jabed, I wouldn't want to detract from the excellence of it at all, but I wonder if the young goalkeeper thinks, you know, when I'm playing the under-21s and I save that, this guy's just a level up.
But also, it's that coolness, you know.
55 minutes played. Chelsea 2, Seville 0. First place in the group is done now. I won't say that yet, because I think Krasnodar, they last played, were 2-0 up, and Seville came back and won 3-2. So it's still time that if Seville were to get 1 goal, they could think they could get something from the game. So don't count your chickens before they hatch.
That's what Olivier Giroud did right there, whilst lifting it over him.
Olivier Giroud, who has now scored Chelsea's last 3 Champions League goals, all within an hour's playing time.
Well, he's giving Frank a big problem, isn't he? Huge problem. You know, Tammy's came into the team and done very well, but
If you guys want to ask any questions, let me know in the chat. And also, let me know if any of you guys have subscribed to the channel. Go on, Hudson-Odoi! Hudson-Odoi! Oh, just over the top by Hudson-Odoi. Unlucky. Unlucky, Callum.
It's a better touch, he can get this across the box, but decided to try and have a go himself on his left foot. You can see there, you got 3 Chelsea players right in front of the keeper. Just whipping him.
Scored in both the other away games in the Champions League group. And there's the guy I was mentioning earlier, Jules Koundé. Really very good player. He missed the game at Stamford Bridge actually because of COVID. And he's been back in the side almost non-stop since then. French boy, Paris born.
So hopefully you guys are enjoying the stream. Come on, Chelsea. Keep it together, boys.
By Navas.
It's a corner to Seville.
And over his own goal.
Seville have a corner.
Idrissi behind the corner. Wrecking. Here with Carlos, both in the mix.
They've gone short this time. Ball's crossed in.
Oscar and met.
And there's another corner to Seville.
Great header.
We have Mendy in goal now. We will win. If we had still Kepa, we would be still in danger. We would still be dangerous. Nah.
Moves the ball well.
If you have Kepa in goal, then we're more dangerous of conceding a lot more goals and less winning and less clean sheet. But with Edouard Mendy in goal, Edouard Mendy's already conceded 3 goals since coming to Chelsea. He's conceded 3 goals in his time with Chelsea, so he's done well. And only one's been in the league, 1 in the league, 1 in the League Cup, and 1 in the Champions League. So he's done really well. Edouard Mendy, I give him credit. That's a foul. Well done, ref. Well done.
It's really good defending there from Aspilicueta because
Do any of you guys want to know the scores from around the other games in Football League, Premier League, or just around in football?
So Navas withdrawn so that Koundé can come on, presumably as a direct replacement at full back. On his way on is Lucas Ocampos. Standout offensive player.
Triple substitution for Sevilla.
When the team's met at Stamford Bridge, and Idrissi gives way to him. And Jermaine was mentioning Jordan, a Catalan, who comes on in midfield in place of Oscar. And all of a sudden, it looks more like the Sevilla team.
of quality coming onto the pitch now.
It basically took Seville for us to go 2-0 up for them to literally
Kunde's first
put
touch.
their best
Kunde's
team out.
first touch. Giroud.
Go on, boys.
Wants the Doy. First by Ocampos. Supported by Havertz. Wants the Doy. Giroud.
Chelsea are playing really well.
The Doy.
Seville have not really troubled much.
Emerson.
But still don't count chickens before they're hatched because there's still half an hour to go. If we can get another goal, it might be game over after that. If we can get another goal.
Pulisic.
Corner! Corner! Come on, boys! That's what I wanted to say. If we still had Kepa in goal, this game would still not have finished even with a 2-0 win. Yeah, I agree. I agree.
His movement, he just posts up on the edge of the D. Little 1-2, give it me back. Then he
I completely
comes
agree
out,
with you,
finds a
Velvet.
position,
I completely agree with you.
1-2 and getting behind. It really is quality centre forward play.
It's a corner to be taken. Header, and it's all of everyone. And I think it's a free kick to Sevilla.
A couple of collisions. I think the foremost one involving Rudiger, which causes the referee to whistle anyway.
Come on, Chelsea! Come on, boys! Go on, Emerson. Go on, Kovacic. Keep it, keep it, keep it, keep it, keep it, keep it, keep it.
Forced back by Jordan. And there's no route back to the goalkeeper. So he's going to want to keep the ball so that Rudiger could arrive and dig him out.
So, everyone in Mendy has given all our teams confidence. Yeah, I agree. But also, not just Edouard Mendy, it's same with Thiago Silva. It's Thiago Silva that's giving the team a lot more confidence. It's them two that have changed this team. Edouard Mendy and Mendy have changed his team around.
So that the lion's share of the ball, but with all of the goals. Jorginho.
Oh, this is I was going to say delightful football, but it just didn't work off for the boys.
Carlos.
62 minutes played. Chelsea 2-0 up.
Kai Havertz
Might have a crack. Blocked.
against Diego Carlos.
I was going to say, how is that? I was going to say, how is that a free kick? I would have said, but I've seen a replay beforehand. For me to have any other say, but we'll just have to wait and see. Yeah. I don't think there is any other shocks or big results happening at the moment. But I can let you know if anything else that happens at the moment.
He's prepared to let the game and the group just fade away.
Still, Juventus are 2-0 up against Dynamo Kiev.
There's an indication he wants to chase it.
Stoke are now 1-0 up against Wickham.
You can tell by the changes that he's made that he wants to get something out of this game, but I always just feel with Sevilla, their striking options.
MK Dons are now 1-0 up against Charlton.
Nothing today, really.
Mansfield
in comparison to what Chelsea have
are 1-0 up against
on the bench.
Cambridge United.
I feel like
And
they always struggle.
Halifax Town are 5-1 up against Barnet.
We've got De Jong on the bench, but he's a different option, but not really one that I think will trouble Rudiger and Christensen.
Pulisic. That's a very tiny gather. Havertz.
For me, Thiago Silva has contributed for Rudiger and Christensen to raise their level. Yeah, I agree with that.
A few minutes for the guys who are going to play a very high intensity game against Leeds at the weekend. Are you thinking minutes for the guys who've barely played at all? Or come back to that. Here's Emerson.
Go on!
And there's Pulisic.
Oh, blocked it by Pulisic went for an effort that got blocked and is now out for a corner to Chelsea. Come on.
Or are you thinking stick with what's on there?
I think there's players that
Chelsea are playing well. Another
Players that
substitution
you
for
might
Seville.
a little bit more.
Or Sevilla.
Pulisic is, still coming back from what was a very tough injury. That man there, Giroud, I'd be looking to get off personally. So I think he's in a situation where he should be starting in the Premier League now.
Corner is about to be taken for Chelsea.
Play out a little bit longer.
Ball's crossed in. Couldn't be the first man.
Jordan.
Couldn't beat the first man.
More that he might want to get some just minutes into, probably whether it's even 10 minutes or 5 minutes, it's something just to get the lad going again. But he won't take this Sevilla team lightly, so I don't think it'll be anytime soon.
Come on, Chelsea.
Made that.
If you guys want to put any questions in the chat for me to answer, put down in the chat and I'll answer your
The
questions.
game comes first. If I can get him into it, great. Europa League tomorrow, and BT Sport is all over it. Sevilla coming on here.
Okay, yeah, it's alright.
Sevilla, 3 games
Thank you, player Pompey97. Thank you very much.
Zoria, Johannes already through. That's on BT Sport 1 HD from 5:30. Spurs are in Austria.
It's good to see you.
On 2 HD from 5:30.
Munier is
And Celtic,
on,
who
or
sadly
Munar,
are
or Muner.
are in
And
the
Franco
San Siro
Vasquez has gone off for Seville.
HD.
So we've got Kante coming on, Ziyech coming on, and Mason Mount coming on
And now
for Chelsea.
a three-way change for
Kovacic is
Chelsea.
coming off. Hakim Ziyech is coming on.
Moved, and Hakim Ziyech,
Ziyech.
talented legs. Conte is on the
Havertz
way on,
is going off.
Havertz on the way off.
And just trying to wait and see.
There is Mason Mount.
So Havertz is off. Pulisic.
As you see, Christian Pulisic.
Pulisic is off for Mason Mount.
Yeah, that makes sense. You mentioned Pulisic. He's not had the best of nights, but it's always tough when you're coming back from serious injuries. So we'll just be thankful for the minutes. Getting back into the swing of things. And just freshen up that midfield a little bit. Havertz, another one after the illness as well that the club have to take care of.
His first contribution was to
And N'Golo Kante has come on for Kai come on for Kai Havertz.
Chelsea will take. Emerson's in the near post. That's been quite a
Come on,
big
Chelsea!
ball. He'll get a chance
Put
to
the ball in the
get
box!
on the flag.
Referee, you're doing it quite late. So if any of you guys want to ask me any questions, put it in the chat and I'll answer your questions.
First start of the season, the Italian-Brazilian. Here's Mason Mount.
Oh!
Saved by the goalkeeper. Ziyech onto the pieces, wrecking away from him. Conte.
Yeah, there's a good chance on it for Mason Mount. Takes it actually well. Lovely touch. I don't think he just gets the connection that he needed on the volley. Lovely touch, but you can see it here. Just not enough purchase on it. Good save from the keeper, but contacts with that.
So-
It's in the back of the net.
His only club goal was in that 3-3 comeback at West Brom at the end of September. Got a couple for England against Belgium and Iceland, but he's yet to score a
So 69 minutes played, Chelsea 2, Sevilla 0 in the Champions League.
Does a great job in that midfield area. Work rate, pressing, creator of goals, scores goals.
Apologies if I'm yawning, folks. Apologies for that. Oh, you jammy keeper.
ripped out by Pastor.
Go on, Emerson. Chase after Emerson. Chase after Emerson. Corner.
Well, I think might have done enough to get a corner out of that.
Well done, Emerson.
Yeah, really well.
How on earth did he get a corner from that?
Got a decent evening, Emerson.
Give that guy, give that credit when due. To go and chase the ball down and try and win a corner from that is a remarkable.
Back on the June.
Corner to be taken for Chelsea. Ball crossed in. Header
Giroud driving.
over the top.
Under his header.
Unlucky.
Last 20 minutes.
Manager won't thank him for that. There you go, Carlos. Cruyff turns, then giving it away.
Should be.
Should
Should be scoring more than we do, but so far I'm in a great mood. If you guys have turned up late, 70 minutes played, Chelsea 2-0 up against Sevilla. 2 goals scored by Olivier Giroud.
For Liverpool last night.
Here comes Sevilla. Straight into the hands of Edouard Mendy in the Chelsea goal.
So Chelsea with a win will win the group. That is clear. You might look at it and think, well, they could lose next week and Sevilla could win and they'd be level on points, but it's on head-to-head, and having drawn at the bridge, if they win here, Chelsea's head-to-head is clearly superior.
Well done, Mount. Well done, Mason. Come on, Chelsea. Come on, Chelsea. Come on, Chelsea. Oh, Rudiger.
An unconvincing clearance by Koundé. Jordan. Munir. Jordan, that's beautifully manoeuvred. Koundé. Nicked off his toe by Emerson.
Yeah, that's a definite free kick. Definite free kick.
Koundé, and the referee had hastily to get between him and Emerson. It looked as though they might be about to go nose to nose.
Wasn't that bad a challenge?
Yeah, I'd say it wasn't that bad a challenge, but it's still no need for Emerson to go and kick the person in the leg after the ball's gone. No need. It's like no need still.
Sevilla get the next one soon. There's still legs in this game. There's still 20 odd minutes of hard labour ahead for Chelsea.
Come on, Chelsea!
Munir, who got the 95th minute winner last week.
Come on, Chelsea! Free kick to Sevilla. 73 minutes played.
And Chelsea will give Carlos a natural target. He is the responsibility of Cesar Azpilicueta.
Ball's crossed in.
Whips it in.
Gone over everyone. And out for a goal kick to Chelsea.
And as we await another substitution, news that PSG have gone into the lead against Manchester United.
Marquinhos has scored against Manchester United. It's 2-1 PSG.
To Rashford with the United goal, and Fred, who, according to reports, was lucky not to be sent off in the first half, has been sent off in the second for 2 yellow cards. In by Conte.
Yes! Oh my goodness gracious! Olivier Giroud hat-trick! Come on! Don't drop him!
Party night in Seville for
Olivier Giroud! Olivier Giroud! Olivier Giroud! Olivier Giroud! Olivier Giroud! Olivier Giroud! What a gorgeous Frenchman! What a goal! Ball gone crossing by Kante, headed on by Olivier Giroud in the back of the net. 3-0. Game over.
If it is, it's a beautiful one.
Game over, folks. Olivier Giroud has won it for Chelsea with a hat-trick.
That is a perfect hat-trick.
Perfect hat-trick. Oh, you can say sweeter, 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 sweeter.
Almost a perfect performance from Olivier Giroud tonight. It really has. He's dictated everything. regards to that.
Yes, Precious. Get in.
Class and quality.
Get in.
Chelsea definitely weren't.
3-0 Chelsea. Come on.
Torres for Rakitic.
We want all the Chelsea fans in here, because we are going to be celebrating, because we're going to finish top of the group. Celebration time for us Chelsea fans. We can all celebrate and enjoy the next 50 minutes and have a good old chinwag. We're 3-0, folks. Come on, let's celebrate. Celebrate, folks, celebrate.
Lucas Campos.
Woo! Come on. But that's a ring with water.
So Chelsea's last 4 Champions League goals have been scored by Olivier Giroud.
Jesus Christ. Great outlook on life.
By Jordan. From near post
Eh.
flick.
So,
Comes to nothing.
does anyone want to ask me any questions? Let me know in the chat. Chelsea 3, Seville 0. Olivier Giroud with a hat-trick. Can you credit it when it's done?
16 Champions League goals now. This is time with Arsenal and Chelsea. The Montpellier team that won Ligue 1 in France before moving to England.
We don't know if you think Chelsea will score a 4? 4 goals Chelsea. You think Chelsea will score 4? Maybe we're gonna wait and see how it goes.
Always been one of those underappreciated players, Olivier Giroud. Well, I kind of always looked at it from a midfielder's perspective, and he's a midfielder's dream because of the way he posts up on the edge of the box for 1-2s and the way that you can just float balls into him and play off him.
Yeah, we've got to wait and see, folks. Chelsea 3, Seville 0, 14 minutes to go.
I think he's catching Mr. Henry, isn't he?
Yes.
Goal scoring charts as well.
Go on, Hudson-Odoi. I would love to see Billy Gilmore play tonight. Give him a couple of minutes. Even if you give him 5 minutes, at least you're giving him a chance. Well done, Aspiricueta. Well done. This is just delightful to watch.
It's too good, Chelsea.
Way! 3G says we're too good. Woo! I have thought I'd say that a long time. It's been a long time since I've seen someone say that about us. But if you guys want to put any questions down in the chat, let me know and I'll answer your questions. Oh, this has been a great night, folks. Great night. Because we are going to be finishing top of the group. Great feels. Great feels.
He's had one of those games which is perfect for him where you don't really notice him. Just getting the job done.
Yeah, been solid in there. Himself and Kovacic to...
Oh, this is a great day!
Kante's come on to just see it through, but...
Go on! If any of you guys are here and don't support Chelsea and you're not happy that we're winning 3-0 against Sevilla, then this is not the stream for you and you shouldn't be here. But 78 minutes on the clock.
Historical context in which this Chelsea win has to be placed. Sevilla have only lost 4 games against English teams in 18 previous matches down the years. They've only lost once on this ground to an English team, as mentioned, Manchester City. They're in a great sequence of results against the English. They play in this stadium where they almost never lose domestically. Chelsea have come here and more or less ripped them up, and yet we have to appreciate there is no crowd. It is a sort of end of group game where perhaps incentives aren't quite as sharp, but even so, this has been comprehensive against a very, very good team.
Yeah, I think overall, I think the thing that will really impress, or the thing that Frank will be pleased with, which he knows about his team already, is their level of professionalism, to the game.
Are you guys happy that Chelsea are 3-0 up? It looks like the game's pretty much done. Done as a whole. 3-0 up are Chelsea. Good. I'm in a great mood. If you guys want to put any questions in the chat, let me know and I'll answer your questions when I can.
To get some minutes, and you can see that. You can see that these players have been training well. They've been listening to the way that Frank wants them to play and are ready to step in just by this performance here.
But Jermaine, here's the rub. On the plane home tonight, he'll be walking up the aisle, clapping players on the back, saying, "Hey, really well played, but by the way, you're not picked on Saturday." That's tough, isn't it?
It's tough, but when the team sat second in the Premier League, it don't half make it a lot easier for you to say that to these group of players, because it's up for those players that are starting to lose their positions, and that's then that level of competition that Frank's been craving.
So, how is everyone enjoying the stream? Like, I know I am, because we are winning 2-0. Da 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 da. Baby Giroud.
Ziri, cross goes Rudiger.
Hey, I'm in a great mood. I'm partying till the cows come home.
Well done.
Oh, you can tell I'm in a really boyish mood. 3-0. Oh, can you ask for anything better? From the French god, Olivier Giroud. Olivier Giroud, French god, French maestro, French everything. We need to play him against Leeds on the weekend. Apart from that, we need to play him against Leeds. We need to play him against Leeds. I think he would do well.
Definitely, but he's made 9 changes, Frank, so his team's going to be going into the game fresh.
9 changes against in this game, and we've scored 3 in a makeshift team. Yeah, our team is that good. We can have 2 good sides. But apart from that, 81 minutes played. Chelsea 3, Seville 0. Yeah, I'm just enjoying these last minutes of the game. I'm enjoying it. All being well, hunky dory, tickety boo sort of feel about my life. But hello to all of you. 3-0 Chelsea, boys. Come on.
Come on. Game against Real Madrid on Saturday here.
If you guys want to ask me any questions, put down in the chat and I'll answer all your questions.
Jorginho.
Come on, Chelsea, can we get a 4th? A foul! Penalty! Yes, we have a penalty, folks! We have a penalty! We have a penalty! Penalty, folks!
And a yellow card for Sergio Gomez, who lost his bearings, lost his man, and tipped him over.
Penalty! Penalty for Chelsea.
Let's have a look if it is a foul. Yeah, it's coming together there. Definitely a foul. Clumsy.
Penalty to Chelsea. Penalty.
Drag Giroud to the floor. I think that's just, that's a sign of a centre forward that's been dictating things at the top end of the pitch, and a couple of centre halves that have been panicking about his presence.
A penalty for Chelsea. Olivier Giroud to take it.
Got the taste. Try stopping him.
This is the pick me Frank moment.
He has 1, 2, 3, and
Come on. Come on.
Olivier Giroud.
Yes! It's 4! This is incredible.
Gorging himself on a delightful Spanish night for Chelsea.
Incredible, folks.
Olivier
Chelsea
Giroud
4.
is the headline.
4-0 up.
Yeah, it's what you want from your centre forwards. You want them to be greedy. You want them to have that
Chelsea
desire to
4
score goals.
0 up.
Content with the hat-trick.
Come on, 4-0.
Beautifully.
Chelsea 4.
Run of the match display from Olivier Giroud.
Seville 0. Olivier Giroud scores all 4. Get in, me son.
It's the platinum version.
Get in there, Olivier Giroud.
Efficient.
I think he's having a look to say, is that me done? And I think it is, yeah.
Olivier Giroud. Olivier Giroud.
Oh, what an evening in his life.
Timo Werner is now coming on to replace Olivier Giroud. And the next substitution is
For Olivier Giroud. This one will be framed and stuck on the mantelpiece of his life.
Billy Gilmore. Coming on for Jorginho.
Jorginho gives way to Billy Gilmore.
Get in there, Billy.
Has long been anticipated by Chelsea supporters, so excited about the 10 or 12 games he got in the first team last year.
Go on!
And
Go on!
Timo Werner
Oh!
and
That could be 5! That would have been amazing if he scored 5. Oh! Billy Gilmore has now come on.
Congratulations there.
Ah! If anybody in this chat is a Chelsea fan, you must be buzzing! We are buzzing!
Werner, who can't bring that one with him. 2 late games in the Europa League tomorrow. Arsenal will have supporters for their home game against Rapid Vienna. They're already qualified, need a point to win their group. That's on BT Sport 2 HD and
What the heck?
8. And at the same time on BT
What the
Sport
heck's just happened?
HD, Rangers play Standard
What?
Liège.
What? What's just happened there? What?
Inspection here.
They're having an inspection of what? They're going to the monitor! They're going to the VR monitor for something! For a potential penalty! What? No, if this had happened then this is what?
Really will be peeved if he's missing out on the chance to
That's handball! That's handball! It's hitting on the arm quickly! It has to be given! Letter of the law! Letter of the law, it has to be given. I feel sorry for them on that count. But letter of the law! The letter of the law!
On there, he's actually won the ball before that. He wins the ball there.
Yeah, but still, letter of the law. If it hits your arm still, it's still a penalty.
I'd like to agree with you unequivocally, but
But the letter of the law, if any part of it hits your arm,
Again,
it's in an unnatural position.
I really hope this
It's in an unnatural position. It looks like.
of the game and defending and
Oh, that's a bit strange. Oh, not a penalty. Oh, I'm a bit hard by that.
it's mad, isn't it? It really is.
Oh, I thought it would have been given, but that.
The fans were in there now. The whistles would be going.
well, I mean, thank goodness it wasn't in a high jeopardy moment in the game either.
About 4 minutes to go. Chelsea 4-0 up against Sevilla. Oh yeah, I told you. Yeah, you did tell me, Precious.
Fouled by Jordan.
Free kick to Chelsea. Chelsea have played really well today. Give us credit when credit's due. We have played superb throughout this entire game. Superb.
Chelsea within 2 or 3 minutes here of a second 4-0 away win in the Champions League group stage this season. To add to the one at Krasnodar. Sorry, push. And by the way, this will also be a 4th consecutive
Man of the match
Champions
to
League
end the
win for
game.
first
Ah, Olivier Giroud. Olivier Giroud. It can't be anyone but Olivier Giroud for man of the match. Cannot be anyone but Olivier Giroud for man of the match.
Sharp end of the competition. Second leg of the last 16 against Napoli. 2 quarter-final ties against Benfica. And the first leg of a semi-final against Barcelona, which they famously drew against all odds. In the second leg in the new camp. I bet he feels valued tonight. The 15th game unbeaten, at least the 15th game without outright defeat. That's the penalty shootout in the League Cup to Tottenham, of course. Even 12 games since then. Campos. Kunde.
Come on, Chelsea, just hang on. Just don't concede even one today, please.
Werner. She's up with him. Hudson-Odoi is getting the full 90.
Come on, boys, this is good football. Go unlucky. Unlucky, boys. 89 minutes played. Chelsea 4, Sevilla 0. Go on, Kante. Go on, Kante.
He's after it by Diego Carlos. And out by a young goalkeeper who's not done a whole lot wrong, in fairness. He'll look back on his club and European debut.
Yeah, I was
The fact he's conceded 4.
Yeah, I was thinking about some of the goals. I'm not sure there was many he could have done much about. Maybe the header that went above him. But apart from that, I can't think of any real mistake he's made.
Come on, Chelsea.
Tough evening for the youngster.
3 minutes of added on time at the end of the game. 3 minutes to go. 3 minutes of added on time.
Dan's getting a bit aerated. In the company of Azpilicueta. I think more than anything is just trying to calm him down, save him from himself.
Yeah, I mean, there's no need for this now, is there? Mason Mount needs to just stay out of it as well. Thankfully, Azpilicueta just calms it all down.
Come on, Chelsea. We're nearly there, boys.
Jermaine, which team does Frank Lampard pick next week against Krasnodar? This one again to keep them all in it?
I think so, yeah. I mean, it depends on what he does with Giroud, obviously. It might be a situation where he wants to try and get, Tammy some goals and some confidence as well. But I think, that he's got a good opportunity here just to kind of stick with a European team and then have the ability to rest those players as those Premier League fixtures. And you know what the Christmas fixtures are like in the Premier League as well. So he'll be resting his players as much as he possibly can. Get minutes into those that need it.
Come on, boys. We're nearly there, folks. Nearly there. Nearly confirmed to finish top of the group. Oh, unlucky. Unlucky Mount. Unlucky there.
Forwards surely have half of himself thinking it could have been me.
He won the ball.
Emerson's late arrival on the Campos. Zeri. Jordan's yellow card, which keeps him out of Sevilla's next game at Rennes next Tuesday. Little matter, truth be told. There's nothing on the game. A good one to miss. For Campos. That's a clever little juggle.
Well done. Well saved, Mendy.
There's left foot. There's the right foot. I'm sure the header's going to follow. Let's talk about that perfect hat-trick that you spoke about, Peter. A little bit of cherry on top just to finish it off.
Great news. Great day all round, Olivier Giroud. Olivier Giroud. What a player.
Mention trade names, but if a certain lager did perfect nights in the Champions League.
Yes! Get in there, Frankie boy.
To utopia. For Frank Lampard, even last night's dream can't have gone quite as well.
Hopefully you guys have enjoyed this live watch along of Chelsea 4, Seville 0 in the Champions League. Like, subscribe with the bell notification to get to post so you get behind the scenes content of the watch along.